How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. The Cincinnati Reds have selected with their first pick, number 7 overall in the 2023 MLB draft, Rhett Lowder, the Wake Forest right-handed pitcher, the 2-time ACC Pitcher of the Year, the NCAA Pitcher of the Year finalist this season, and the guy looks to be very, very promising for this Cincinnati Reds team. A guy that he's been touted for having the best control amongst everybody in the draft, for kind of being the most polished pitcher in the draft. He's 21 years old, and that's a big deal for the Reds in the direction you think about they're going in here. They go in a seventh overall pick, and they say, you know, you could have won 18, you could have won 19 years old. They go 21, they look for the most polished guy in the draft. They say, what do we need right now? You know, they need starting pitching. And they go after Rhett Lowder in the first round, and they say, again, not to stretch, because it is a guy you draft. You always expect a few years, but to say, hey, this guy, a year from now, maybe 2, good chance he can plug into that rotation and be ready to go. Maybe he's not your ace. Maybe he is. He's a guy that he's not a super overpowering pitcher, but I love pitchers that aren't. Those are my favorite kind of pitchers. Even he said, he's like, I did not play good in high school, and he was kind of a late bloomer. He played better and better as time progressed, and I love that. I love when you get guys and you draft guys. I like calling the Joe Burrow comparison there. I like when you draft these guys, not the best in high school. They're not these gifted athletes with all the physical attributes in the world. They run the fastest guys or the hardest throwers. The guys that, can get, I don't want to say carried, but, get the spotlight and kind of get carried by their physical abilities. But instead, you have to figure out ways to win games. You have to figure out ways to beat opponents. You have to figure out a way to get batters out without overpowering them. And I love that. I think that shows you got a high acuity, a baseball acuity, we should say. And it's just the guy that's always learning to grow and improve, and you're always going to see him get better and better. Even with him being 21. Like Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw, good example, right? Another guy that didn't throw overpoweringly heavy stuff. Still dominating players to this day. Bronson did it for the Reds. But I like the idea that, coming out of college, this guy's known to be polished and known to have some control, because this is a Reds starting rotation that, let's make no secret about it, they've struggled to go deep into games. And if they can get somebody like that, even if it's a third in the rotation guy, somebody that can eat some innings up, that's big. We'll see what happens here. I'm really excited I'm glad the Reds went starting pitcher here. I think that's what they needed to do. They have all these stud prospects that are young infielders. Get some pitching to go along with these prospects. Hopefully they come together here. Again, if it's not a year or 2, even 3 years, not a big deal. All these guys should still be on the team unless you trade them away, because 6 years of team control. It's a good draft pick here by the Reds. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.